kids, welcome back to our English class. So today we are going to start a new lesson called Autobiography of a Horse, My Early Home. So before starting this lesson, we will learn some new words here. See here, lesson name is Autobiography of a Horse, My Early Home. Now what do you mean by autobiography? Autobiography means story of a person's life as told by that person. एक इंसान जब अपनी स्टोरी बताता है, लिखता है, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? ऑटोबायोग्राफी. शैडी, शैडी मीन्स फुल ऑफ शेड. शैडी, फुल ऑफ शेड. हेज, हेज मीन्स अ फेंस फॉर्म्ड बाय बुशेस और ट्रीज. ट्रीज या फिर छोटे छोटे पौधों से जो फेंस, दीवार जैसे एक फॉर्म होता है, उसे हम हेज कहते हैं. छोटे छोटे पौधों की दीवार. प्लाव, प्लाव मीन्स turn up the soil before sowing. In Hindi we say it हल चलाना. Grow means group of trees. Brook means small stream, छोटी नदी या तालाब. Bank, land alongside a river. Colt, colt means a young horse, छोटा horse का बछड़ा. Whines, WHINES. Whines means a complaining long cry or sound. Well bred means having good breeding or manner. Neigh means sound that horses make. जो घोड़े आवाज निकालते उसे कहते हैं neigh. Cart horse, cart horse means a strong horse suitable for heavy work. Now we will move to the lesson. So see here. The first place that I can well remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it. Some shady trees leaned over it. Some rushes and water lilies grew at the deep end. Over the hedge on one side we looked into a ploughed field. On the other side we looked over a gate at our master's house which stood by the roadside. Higher up at the edge of the meadow was a grove of fir trees, and at the bottom a running brook overhung by steep bank. The first place that I can well remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it. Now this is an autobiography of a horse. So whatever we are going to read is told by a horse. So here a horse is telling us about the things it remembers about early stage of his life. So the first place that I can well remember, the first place the horse remember is that a large pleasant meadow. Meadow means see here, land covered with grass used especially for hay. Land covered with grass especially for hay. जानवरों को जो चरने के लिए प्लेस रहता है, मैदान रहता है जिसमें बहुत सारी घास रहता है, उसे हम कहते हैं मेडो. सो इट रिमेंबर्स अ प्लेजेंट मेडो विद अ पॉन्ड ऑफ क्लीन वाटर. पॉन्ड मीन्स तालाब. विद अ पॉन्ड ऑफ क्लीन वाटर इन इट. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ वाटर वाज देयर इन द पॉन्ड? क्लीन वाटर. एंड देयर वर सम शैडी ट्रीज लीन्ड ओवर इट. सम शैडी ट्रीज फुल ऑफ शेड्स were leaned over that pond. Some rushes and water lilies grew at the deep end. Rushes means some plants. Plants that look like long grass. And water lilies grew at the deep end. Over the hedge. Hedge means fence formed by bushes or trees. पौधों से जो दीवार जैसी आकृति बनती है उसे हम कहते हैं hedge. Over the hedge on one side we looked into a ploughed field. Ploughed field means हल चलाया हुआ field. On the other side we looked over a gate at our master's house which stood by the roadside. So one side there was a ploughed field and on the other side there was house of horse's master. Higher up at the edge of the meadow was a grove of fir trees and at the bottom a running brook overhung by steep bank. मेडो के एज पे क्या था? देयर वाज अ grove of fir trees and at the bottom a running brook overhung by steep bank. मेडो के एज पे क्या था? ट्रीज का एक ग्रुप था, झुंड था ऑफ फर ट्रीज एंड एट द बॉटम अ रनिंग ब्रूक ओवरहंग बाय स्टीप बैंक. स्टीप मीन्स inclined. While I was young, I lived upon my mother's milk, as I could not eat grass. In the daytime, I ran along her side, and at night, I lay down close by her. When it was hot, we used to stand by the pond in the shade of the trees, and when it was cold, we had a nice warm shed near the grove. While the horse was young, when the horse was young, here I refers to the horse because we are reading about horse's biography. So here I refers to the horse. So when horse was young, it lived upon mother's milk as children do. It lived upon mother's milk. It used to drink mother's milk as it could not eat grass. It was unable to eat grass, so it lived upon its mother's milk. In the daytime, I ran along her side, and at the night I lay down close to her. In the daytime, the horse used to do what? It ran along its mother's side, and at night it used to lay down close to her mother. हॉर्स जब छोटा था वो अपने माँ का दूध पी के गुजारा करता था बिकॉज इट कुड नॉट ईट ग्रास, क्योंकि वो छोटा था. एंड सुबह में वो अपने माँ के साथ दौड़ता था एंड रात में उसके साइड में सो जाता था. व्हेन इट वाज हॉट वी यूज्ड टू स्टैंड बाय द पॉन्ड इन द शेड ऑफ द ट्रीज, एंड व्हेन इट वाज कोल्ड वी हैड अ नाइस वार्म शेड नियर द ग्रोव. जब इन घोड़ों को ठंड लगती थी, दे यूज्ड टू स्टैंड बाय द पॉन्ड, वो तालाब के पास रुक जाते थे इन द शेड्स ऑफ ट्री. एंड व्हेन दे यूज्ड टू फील कोल्ड, दे यूज्ड टू stay in the warm shed near the grove. As soon as I was old enough to eat grass, my mother used to go out to work in the daytime and come back in the evening. As soon as the horse grew old enough to eat grass, its mother used to go out to work, and his mother used to come back in the evening. Besides me, there were 6 young colts in the meadow, but they were older than I was. Some were nearly as large as grown-up horses. I used to run with them and had great fun. We would gallop all time round and round the field as hard as we could go. Sometimes we had rather rough play, for they would frequently bite and kick as well as gallop. Beside this horse, there were 6 other colts in the meadow. Beside this colt means young horse. Beside this colt, the one which is telling its autobiography. Beside this young horse, there were 6 other colts in the meadow, but they were older than this one. Some were nearly as large as grown up. Some were as large as grown up. This horse used to run with other colts and had great fun. It used to gallop all the time round and round the field as hard as it could. Sometimes it had rough play with other colts. Frequently it had rough play because other colts would frequently bite and kick as well as gallop. One day, when there was a good deal of kicking, my mother noticed it and whined me to come to her. One day, when mother horse saw that its child, little horse, is doing what? Kicking and biting, the mother horse called its little horse and advised it. Let's see what she advised the little horse, the colt. She said, I wish you to pay attention to what I am going to say to you. The colts who live here are very good colts, but they are cart horse colt. and of course they have not learnt manners. You have been well bred and well born. Your father has a great name in these parts. Your grandfather won 2 trophies for 2 years at the new market races. Your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I knew, and I think you have never seen me kick or bite. I hope you will grow up gentle and good and never learn bad ways. Do your work with goodwill, lift your feet up well when you trot, and never bite or kick even in play. Now, like any other mother, this mother horse is advising good things to its child, to the horse that is telling its autobiography. So, what is she saying? She is saying that, see here, the colts who live here are very good colts, but they are cart horse colts, and of course they have not learnt manners. जो दूसरे यहाँ पे हॉर्स के बछड़े हैं वो अच्छे हैं, लेकिन वो कार्ट हॉर्स है, जो स्ट्रॉन्ग हॉर्सेस है, जो कामों के लिए यूज़ किए जाते हैं, लेकिन उनमें मैनर्स नहीं हैं, अच्छे मैनर्स नहीं हैं. You have been well bred and well born. Your father has a great name in these parts. Your grandfather won 2 trophies for 2 years at the new market races. Your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I knew, and I think you have never seen me kick or bite. मदर हॉर्स अपने बछड़े से कह रही है कि तुम एक बहुत अच्छे बच्चे हो, तुम्हारे पिता से तुम्हें कुछ सीखना चाहिए, तुम्हारे ग्रैंड मदर से, तुम्हारे ग्रैंडफादर से भी तुम्हें कुछ सीखना चाहिए. योर फादर हैज़ अ ग्रेट नेम इन दिस पार्ट. योर ग्रैंडफादर won 2 trophies. Your grandfather won 2 trophies for what? New market races. And your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I knew. Temper means state of mind, swabhav. So, the mother horse is telling its young colt that it should behave nicely like its father, grandfather and grandmother, and should never bite or kick anyone, and it should lift its feet well up in the air whenever it trot. Trot means moving in a fast pace. I have never forgotten my mother's advice. I knew she was a wise old horse. Our master thought a great deal of her. Her name was Duchess, but he often called her Pet. I have never forgotten my mother's advice. Now the horse is telling that it has never forgotten its mother's advice. It knew she was a wise old horse. Our master thought a great deal of her. Her name was Duchess. Mother horse name was Duchess, but her master often called her what? Pet. Our master was a good and kind man. His master was what kind of a man? Good and kind man. He gave us food, good lodging and kind words. In fact, he spoke as kindly to us as he did to his little children. We were all very fond of him, and my mother loved and respected him very much. Whenever she saw him arrive at the gate, she would neigh with joy and trot up to him. In return, he would pat and stroke her. Her master was a very kind and a good man. The horse is saying that his master was very kind and a good man because he gave horses good food, good lodging and kind words, and the master spoke to the horses as kindly as he would do with his children. All the horses were very fond of their masters, and the mother horse loved and respected the master very much. Whenever she saw him arrive at the gate, she would do what? She would neigh. She would neigh. Neigh means horse जो आवाज़ निकालते उसे neigh बोलते हैं. With joy and trot up to him. वो जब भी अपने मास्टर को देखती थी तो वो नाई करती थी, आवाज़ निकालती थी और अपने मास्टर के पास भाग के जाती थी. and in return he would pat and stroke her. In return master used to do what? He used to pat and stroke her. वो प्यार से उस horse को सहलाते थे. Well, old pet, he would say, and how is your little darky? Well, old pet, how is your little darky? मास्टर मदर हॉर्स से क्या कहते थे? Where is your little darky? तुम्हारा little darky कहाँ है? Now who is darky here? Darky is the horse which is telling its autobiography. डार्की वो हॉर्स है जो अपनी ऑटोबायोग्राफी सुना रहा है. I was a dull black, so he called me Darky. The horse was a little dull black, so master called it Darky. Master would often bring me a piece of bread which was very good. Sometimes he brought a carrot for my mother. Sometimes he brought a carrot for my mother. All the horses would come to him. Sometimes master used to bring carrot for Darky and his mother, Duchess. All the horses would come to master, but Darky thinks that Darky and his mother were his favorite. My mother always took him to the town on a market day in a light gig. This is gig. This vehicle you are seeing, this is gig. So Duchess used to take her master in a gig. There was a ploughboy Dick, who sometimes came into our field to pluck blackberries from the hedge. When he had eaten all he wanted, he would have what he called fun with the colt. He would throw stones and sticks at us to make us gallop. We did not much mind him, for we could gallop away. But often a stone would hit and hurt us. There was a ploughboy. Ploughboy means जो हल चलाता था वो लड़का, उसका नाम था Dick. He used to sometimes do what? He sometimes came into our field to pluck blackberries from the hedge. Hedge means fence formed by bushes or trees. जो hedge था उस पे जो blackberries थे वो लेने के लिए Dick मास्टर के मैदान में आता था. When he had eaten all he wanted, he would have what he called fun with the colts. He would throw stones and sticks at us to make us gallop. Dick used to do what? Dick used to throw stones and sticks at other colts to have fun. Just to have fun, he used to throw stones and sticks at other colts to make them gallop. We did not much mind, for we could gallop away, but often a stone would hit and hurt us. जो डिक कह के लड़का था जो हल चलाता था, जो ब्लैकबेरीज लेने आता था, वो परेशान करता था बाकी सब छोटे छोटे हॉर्सेस को, घोड़ों को, जिसे हम कॉल्स पे कहते हैं. One day he was at his game, unaware that the master was watching him from the next field. Over the hedge, master jumped in a snap. He caught Dick by the arm and shook him up. Dick roared with the pain and surprise. As soon as we saw the master, we trotted up nearer to see what went on. One day, what happened? He was at his game. At his game, what he was doing? He was throwing stones and sticks at the colts, unaware that the master was watching him. एक दिन डिक को पता नहीं था कि मास्टर देख रहा है और वो अपना काम कर रहा था, वो घोड़ों को परेशान कर रहा था, लेकिन मास्टर ने उसे देख लिया. ओवर द हेज मास्टर जंप्ड इन अ स्नैप. मास्टर वहाँ पे फट से आ गए. ही कॉट डिक बाय द आर्म. डिक का उन्होंने हाथ पकड़ा और उसे हिलाते हुए पूछा. Then Dick roared with the pain and surprise. Dick को आश्चर्य भी हुआ, साथ में उसे दर्द भी हुआ. As soon as we saw the master, we means the other colts, Darky and other colts. We trotted up nearer to see what went on. All the colts came near to the master to see what went on. Bad boy, said master. Master ने Dick से क्या कहा? Bad boy, bad boy. You chase the colts, you trouble them. This is not the first time, nor the second time, but it shall be the last. Here you take your wages and go home. I shall not want you on my farm again. Master Dick से कहता है, बहुत बुरे लड़के हो तुम घोड़ों को परेशान करते हो, उनका पीछा करते हो. ये ना ही ये पहली बार है, दिस इज़ नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम, ना ही ये दूसरी बार है, दिस इज़ नॉट द सेकेंड टाइम, बट इट शैल बी द लास्ट टाइम. ये आखिरी बार होगा जब तुम घोड़ों को परेशान करोगे. हियर टेक योर वेजेस. वेजेस मीन्स डेली इनकम. एंड गो होम, तुम घर चले जाओ. आई शॉल नॉट वॉन्ट यू ऑन माई फार्म अगेन. तुम मेरे खेत पे कभी भी वापस नहीं आओगे. सो वी नेवर सॉ डिक एनी मोर. Darky and other colts never saw Dick anymore. Old Daniel, the man who looked after the horses, was just as gentle as our master, so we were well off. So Daniel replaced whom? Dick. Daniel was a what kind of a man? He was a gentleman, as gentle as the master, and all the colts were very friendly with Daniel. So this was about autobiography of a horse. So here horse name was Darky. So it was an autobiography of which horse? Darky's. It was Darky's autobiography. Understood? So I hope you have understood this lesson. Now we will move to the exercise part.